My name is Scott, and we're going to look at James Taylor, Fire and Rain, and mainly the intro, but also a bit of the chorus as well. So, let's have a look at the intro in more detail, shall we? So the main thing is, we've got the capo at the 3rd fret. Just there, look. Alright, so we're raising it up from A major to C major, but just think in here in terms of A major. Okay, you've got A major chord and D major. Okay, so I'm assuming you have the music in front of you in some form. UltimateGuitar.com is really good, Songster as well, so yeah, so you'll find it on there. We're just going to look at the first 4 bars, just the intro, okay? So we're going to start off with the first bar. So first things first, we're straight into an A major chord, which is just there, to which we slide into, well, not as slow as that, but a little bit quicker. All right, 2nd finger, 4th fret, in relation to the nut, or the new nut, the capo. There we are, 2nd, and then the flattened 1st over the first 2 strings, and an open 5th string. Alright. So imagine you're playing an A major chord. That's the first part. And then straight from there you're going to hit the E string, the bottom E, and slide down from the 6 to the 4, the other way. Notice you're giving the same shape. You've got the shape here, A major, G major, but with an E in the bass. So you could say it's a bit nearer E minor. Okay? Let's slide down. Alright, and then at the end of the first bar, you're just going to anticipate the next chord, which is D major, with an octave D. Open D and at the 3rd fret, 2nd string. Alright. There you are, right at the end of the bar. That takes us into the 2nd bar. So the anticipating octave. Then you're into the D major chord with a hammer on. So it's not a full D major chord, it's just a 4th, 2nd, and 1st string. Alright, with a hammer on. So the anticipating octave beforehand. Then you're going to hit another hammer on at the 2nd. Alright. And then we're going to go to the next chord, which is A major with a hammer on. So you've got open 5th, 2nd string, 1st string, with your 2nd on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. I'm repeating myself, yeah. Alright, so from the beginning. So once you've hit that A major chord, you're going to fill it in with a little octave figure, you could say. So just put your 1st finger down there, and then yeah. Alright, so you've got the hammer on, A major chord. So hammered on. And that's coloured in a little bit more with like a sus idea, yeah. So a little bit closer. So it's like a sus with a pull off from the second string, and then back to the A. All right, so second bar. That takes us into the third bar. We stay in the A major chord. I thought that was a hammer on. And in fact, I think it sounds nicer with the hammer on. So 1, 2 on the A major chord, and then the third, fourth beat, we're on the E major chord. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that takes us into the fourth bar, built around G, like a G major 7. All right, so we're going to roll through that chord. I would put your second finger on the bottom G, third on the D, first on the F sharp to give you your G major 7 chord, and they're going to roll forward. 6, 4, 3, second string, back to the 6, 4, and back to the 6th, the 1st, 6th. On the 2nd, 6th, open, 6th, 2nd, 6th, open. All right, it's all in the tab if you've got that in front of you. All right, yeah. Remember to keep that down all the way through, so everything's ringing on. All right. I think, in fact, it probably says it in the tab. And that takes you into the verse. Okay, so the third and fourth bar. The whole thing then. Whoops. Just a quick word about the right hand. So I talked mainly about the left hand. Right hand. I mean, I started off with, well, I did classical guitar at college, so I'm using a floating kind of right hand. Yeah, as in. So it's kind of floating here. Obviously, you can play it in a folk style. Fine, okay. Either way works fine. I guess whichever works for you, whichever you think gives you that kind of freedom, because you do need a lot of fingers. All right. Hope that helps. And yeah, just remember. I mean, you don't have to play it in that key, but this is the original key. Capo at the 3rd, up to C major. All right. This will be on YouTube, so if you want to leave any comments, please do below, and I'll see you in the next lesson.